Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to explain to you about the work that I assigned for you last week. It is about SPM English Paper 2, right? So now let's look at it together. I'm not going to explain to you in details, especially for certain part. And look at this one. There are some words that I have already given you the meaning in Chinese, and so I would like you guys to take it down into your book. Should you don't understand the word, if you know the word, it is fine. But if you don't understand, please take it down to your vocabulary book, right? Like the word showcased, sporty, camping gear, right? The answer is this one. What would be the best service offered by the Supreme World Travel? It is the camping gear will be delivered to customers. Okay. And for question number two, Instagram it belongs to social media, and the answer is students spend most of their time on social media. So you can see quite clearly. And look at question number three, the meaning creatures, digestive system. Male become pregnant for seahorse, alright? So number three is A, the male give birth. Okay, now we have got a few meaning over here like collaborations, 联合, correct not? Deserving, young Malaysian, deserving eligibility, financial aid, possessed, reasonably. Okay, the answer is apple. Number five. So I show you the meaning record breaking, massive, eagerly. So awaited. Answer is C. From the extract, we know that the championship has more races than those in the Europe. So here I will give you the answers and you check by yourself, right? And I hope that you also hand in your paper to me. I show you example like this, okay? So this is the thing that I have given for to my students, and once you guys are handing to me, like bringing back to the center, and I'll mark for you manually, all right? So this video recording is meant to notify you about the answers and especially some of the words, okay? And the answer is A for number six, and for number seven, look at the word daily basics, noble cause, and the answer is B, to get money to extend the main building. Right, and here this one I found a question number eight. We have got a lot of vocab which we could learn. For example, like press on, and then we have got out of poverty. Share, the word share, determination, perseverance, drop out, frugal life, frugal, and diligently, trace, and capital. The answer is B. And look at this. This is about grammar. When I was about 6 years old, my mother registered me for a guitar class, my first lesson. However, did not go very well as I strummed the guitar. The string snapped and it hit my left cheek. Past tense, right? Strummed. Though it was not serious, I started to have the fear of the string snapping and hitting my eye. They could make me go blind. They ended my mother's hopes of seeing me becoming a guitarist. Of it belongs to gerund, so the verb will be ing. And then my father bought me a violin when I was 8 years old. He also enrolled me for a basic violin course. Despite getting the best violin teacher, despite 是尽管, and after the word despite 动词 ing, right? The best violin teacher to teach me, I just could not get over my fear of strange instruments. It was string, it means 那个断了的弦. It was no surprise that the practice was short-lived, right? It was not until I was 11 years old that I decided to try to take up learning another musical instrument. This time I chose to play the piano. As a matter of fact, it was the only type of musical instrument which I really enjoy playing. My parents were glad that I found a musical instrument that I was comfortable with. comfortable with，它是连介词哈。So then I asked my parents to look for a good piano teacher. I enjoyed the lesson tremendously. What is tremendously? 还是我非常极度的喜欢 right? So these are answers for section, no, until question from question 9 to 15. And now we move to section B. Section B is information transfer, colonial UNESCO. Alright. And I hope you can read by yourself and the do and don'ts, do be aware. And the answer is here. UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008, where Malacca. You can enjoy yourself at theme parks and shopping complexes where Selangor. You have the option to use public transportation or just stroll around. What stroll around it means you go walking around KL, Kuala Lumpur. 19. A chance to see life high in the trees that normally isn't visible from the ground. Where? Taman Negara. And look at this one. I'm excited to know that you are finally coming to Malaysia. I will share some tips with you regarding where to go and what to do. If you go to Kuala Lumpur, you can visit the Pedadan Lake Gardens, yeah, to see beautiful flowers and experience nature. However, you need to remember to be aware of your surroundings. The word surrounding it must come with S. With no S, then it's wrong. And when you are walking alone, 晚上 meeting 取消了啊，蹲到下个星期天啊。哦，ditunda next coming Sunday and make sure that your purse is always near you. You can go to Penang to experience fabulous hawker food. Alright, Penang, the P must be in big letter. You could also visit a museum in historical houses. If you are visiting Selangor, you will be mesmerized with the shopping complex. Mesmerized means like 你会很欢喜的沉浸在哈。Just remember, do not leave your belongings unattended. If you only write belongings, then that's not true. It cannot counter be correct because uh, the meaning, the answer should be could not leave your belongings unattended. 就是说没有人管的，放在那边不管了，危险的。And while you are busy shopping, one more reminder: use your debit card. Do not bring a lot of cash. Okay, so this answer for question 20 to 25. Now let's look at reading comprehension. Okay, look at the word like empowerment, 增加自信 underprivileged, 弱势群体social initiative it means 社会倡议或者是回馈社会的东西。社会倡议 means you are contributing back to the society. What matters is 主要的是 gravitator 就是被吸引 ，OK。Put aside 放一旁就是不理睬它，放一旁不去管它。And this article is about a person, a man who is very kind enough to, going to the jungle and to give free haircuts to who? To orang asli, to orphans, going to orphanages. He's going to old age home to give them free cuts, and he also give free training to the orang asli people, teaching them how to cut hair. And orang asli people have faced a lot of problems like logging or oil palm plantation over there, and they have no stable income because they are hunting for food. They are hunting and then they bring the food to exchange of money and so on. And they lack of education and opportunity, so that's why they face a lot of problems. Like they could not integrate well with the modern society. So this article is more or less about that one. Indigenous people, we have poverty levels and so on, and so that orang asli people they remain poor, right? So look at question 26. What do Daniel and his team contribute to the homeless? Free haircuts. You could simple because it's asking what. Of course, you can have a longer one. You say Daniel and his team give free haircuts to people. Be attracted to a person or thing. The word, which word? Asking which word. So gravitated. Name two other places where Daniel offers free haircuts beside homeless people, orphanages, and old age homes. Remember, must have S. If no S, then that's wrong. If the orphanages without S, it means that 它只去一间老人院给 free haircut 那么那个是不对的。From paragraph 4 lists two groups of people that Daniel trains in giving haircuts. Two groups. Who are the two groups? Ex-convicts, ex-addicts. Either one is correct. Or there are two answers here. Or you say you from underprivileged communities, right? Or you from the Orang Asli communities. So these two are the answers. You choose either one. And from paragraph 5, what are the activities that made the indigenous people lose their land? Development, logging, and palm oil plantation. The three must be included. If either one is not included, then the answer then it is wrong according to the mark scheme. Okay, the next one. Why is the village head happy that the youth are studying under Daniel? So there are some possible answers here. The the village head is happy because they know now they know how to cut hair. The youth know how to cut hair. Yeah. Or they put their earnings in the bank to save. Or the third answer, they will support their parents financially. So when these people got skill and then they can earn money and they can support a family. So what a moral value we can say helpful or kind. Why is he helpful or kind? Because Daniel helps the teens to do something useful like teaching them how to cut hair, empower them. Yeah. So these are the answers. And some of the students you did summary. So what to write for summary? 怎样帮助弱势？第一个你要找的是 Daniel 怎样帮助弱势群体，第二是土著他所面对的问题。OK， 从line 11 to 33，所以33到33哈。然后 line 11从这里开始到 line 33，这里面呢都有讲到什么？都有讲到那个 Daniel 怎么样帮助他们跟土著面对的问题。来，我们看一看。How Daniel helps. 这些都是 summary 的 point. Free haircut to the homeless, offer services to the orphanages and old age homes, free haircut to Orang Asli, and then giving offer free training to Orang Asli youth. So what are the problems faced by Orang Asli? 他们面对什么问题 ？Younger works hard, unstable income, logging activities, the land taken due to development, palm oil plantations. It's hard for them to integrate with the modern world because due to the lack of education and opportunities. 他们的 poverty remains high， 他们的那个贫穷率相对的高哈。And lastly, it is about 这个 the living photograph, especially for my Form 5 students. White hand in black hand. What happened to the personal grandmother? She died or she passed away. Which line shows this reminiscing? The crinkle smile is still living, breathing. And what would you do if your grandmother gave reason to support? Any logical answer is fine. For example, take care of her or stay with her. What is the reason? You may say, I take care of her because I left her, or she took care of me before, or to show filial piety. So the answer is precise, clear-cut, short, but logical. Alright, I hope you guys can see through this one, check your answers. Should you have got any question to ask, please do not hesitate to ask me. I'm ready to help you. Right? See you.